Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and this is another Batrep.
We work so you can play. MiniWarGaming's Batrep.
Today, Kyle has come all the way from
Windsor.
Windsor.
Right now, yes.
How far away is Windsor?
About a 4-hour drive.
4-hour drive.
I came up here for a concert last night. Derek's family.
Oh, okay. Totally worth the trip.
Yeah.
I know, and I've been meaning, Chris actually had this idea for us to put up a page, which is like reasons to come to Mini Wargaming, but it's like all the attractions nearby, and it's the page that you show to your wife or your girlfriend. And it's like, look, there's Niagara Falls, there's a spa, there's this, and so it actually is like a vacation page, and so it's a convince your wife to allow you to come all the way over here to play in a battle report, and we really should do that.
Yeah.
We really should. Or, advertise local concerts or whatever.
Well, my girlfriend's already here, so that's the other reason why I'm up here for Valentine's Day too. So.
Oh, that's a very good reason.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're going to be playing a 40k battle report against my nemesis. Not Kyle necessarily, but Eldar. Eldar and Dark Eldar are the things I found hardest to beat with Tyranids, and I haven't played them yet in the new codex. And so we have some new tricks up our sleeves with the new Tyranids, and I'm hoping that it'll help out. Now, the full details of our armies are in the pregame show that we just did, so you can click on the link in the description below. And we spent a good 10 minutes going over the Eldar and Tyranid armies and why we brought them. And you can see some of the synergy that we're both hoping to achieve. Yep. We'll go over the armies really briefly here. If you don't want all those extra details, it's totally up to you. But if you do want to watch that, it's in the link, it's in the description below. It's a link. Anyways, we're going to be playing 1850, Tyranids versus Eldar. We've already rolled off. We're going to be doing Big Guns Never Tire with Dawn of War deployment. And so let's just jump right into it, take a look at the armies as well as the... And here is my 1,850 points of Tyranids. Full details in the pregame, but we've basically got a Flying Hive Tyrant and an Exocrine, Venomthropes, Biovores, Hive Guard, tons of Hormagaunts with adrenal glands. We got some close combat warriors. And we've got a couple of zone thropes. So we've got a bit of synapse everywhere, lots of close combat things with some really good fire support. So hopefully this is good synergy to go against the Eldar. And on this side, we've got a very sleek black army, except for this one Wave Serpent, because he forgot his Wave Serpent, so we borrowed one of Joe's Wave Serpents. That's why it's...
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Full details in the pregame show, but essentially, we've got some Warp Spiders, we got some Guardians inside of the Wave Serpent, we've got some Dark Reapers, got a bunch of Bikes with a couple level 3 Farseers, and we've got Vipers, 2 squads of 3 Vipers, and then the big Fire Prism. So lots and lots of Strength 6, a good deal of Strength 7, 8, and 9 as well, and yeah, pretty much everything is Strength 6 plus.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Full details in the pregame in the link below. And we'll be playing on this table, so it's a ruined city of sorts. We rolled off for the objectives and sides. The Eldar will have this side, and the Tyranids will have this side. There are 4 objectives in total. There's one here, and then one all the way over there, and all the way over there. So both of us have the same idea, that our heavy support are going to be sitting back, and the heavy support are allowed to take objectives, because that's the scenario, Big Guns Never Tire. So essentially, 3 points per objective, 1 point for each heavy support that you kill, and then your normal First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and Line Breaker. And we've already rolled off. I will be going first, so I will deploy first, and hopefully he will not steal the initiative. And we have deployed. We got a big old blob of Tyranids here, with Venomthrope smack dab in the middle, so they give Shrouded to everything you see here. So there is no night fighting for the first turn. We did roll that, and so I really hope that he does not steal the initiative, because I stuck my Hive Guard out front, and a 5+ cover does not make me comfortable. Whereas as soon as they have people in front of them, then they'll have a 3+ cover. So that basically makes them have to put a lot more firepower into them to get rid of them. And the Hive Guard will either perform incredibly well, or they're going to die very quickly, one or the other. I don't think it'll be anything in between that. Got our Hive Tyrant over here. Biovores hiding inside of there. They're actually holding this objective. So I guess we need to roll for mysterious objectives once we get going, because we got this one is held, and this one's actually held.
This one's held.
Yeah, all 4 of them are currently are within 3 inches of somebody, so we need to roll for that. On this side, he set up his gun line. Now obviously he's not going to stay at the back, but he wants to avoid as much of my firepower in the first turn as possible, which is a good idea. And most of my firepower is 18 to 24 inches. So by starting at the back, it'll basically deny me shooting at him the first turn. And I just really hope he doesn't steal, because his guys are fast enough to just jump up and start doing a lot of damage. So you can see he's ready to basically try to outmaneuver me as much as possible, which is, if you're going to bring an army like this, if you don't play to that advantage, then you're losing about half the strength of what your army can do. So let's roll to see if do you want to try to steal the initiative?
I'm gonna try and steal this.
All right, so roll it. Don't you dare roll a 6.
Oh, it's a 1.
It's a 1. Oh, and we have a house rule that if you roll a 1 and seize the initiative, you lose your first turn.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes perfect sense.
If you can steal the 6, you should lose it on a 1.
Yeah.
There should be some sort of trade-off for rolling for it. I'm just joking. We're not actually going to do that. But there should actually be a trade-off. There should be, like, if you try to seize, there should be some sort of trade-off that's going to happen. But, whatever. Maybe that's their effort to balance who goes first, kind of thing, by screwing over the person who deploys first.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to go into Tyranids turn 1 after we roll for these mysterious objectives. Mysterious objective, this first one.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you roll a die for it? 1, sabotage. Oh, I hate that one. Let's roll for this one over here.
First I rolled
2 is nothing. So let's roll for this third one over here.
Okay. 6.
So if a unit is controlling this one and gets charged, the charge distance is halved. So this is a grab wave generator. And finally, the last one. Grab a die and roll it. This one over here. 1. It's sabotage. Okay.
Awesome.
So the rule for sabotage is if we forget to do it, it doesn't happen. Because most of the time it doesn't happen anyways. So if we get to the next turn, we're like, oh shoot, because it's at the end of each of our turns. We're supposed to roll for both of them. And on a 1, they explode, but they don't get destroyed. They just kind of hurt people around.
What's the strength?
Just strength 4. So you put a large blast over it,
Oh.
and everything takes a strength 4. I think it's AP nothing, but we'll double check that when it actually happens.
Still, it's not pleasant
No.
for either of us.
No, especially for my Hormigons swarming around it.
Yes.
Flying Hive Tyrant is going to go up into the air. That's not actually where he goes. He's going to fly over to here. Now his wings will stop me from pointing him in the direction that I want him to, that he should be, but he's facing this direction. It doesn't matter for shooting, but it matters if I continue flying next turn, because he can only turn up to 90 degrees. So he's facing basically the line from where he came. He has to keep facing that way. He can go in a straight direction.
So you're just going to do your moving up then?
Yep.
For a minute? All right, I'm just going to quickly run off to the bathroom.
All right, you go to the bathroom.
Yep.
Got that on camera, just so you know. But we won't get you going to the bathroom on camera, because that would totally not be PG.
You don't need that.
No. So I'm just moving up the Hive Guard and all the Hormigons. So lots of moving here, so lots of this is going to be done off camera, because I don't think you just want to watch me move a bajillion models. The next squad will move up as well. I'm avoiding any difficult terrain, so they're just going to move. Taking a bit of a chance. This objective might explode on me, but at most I'll lose 2 or 3 Hormigons. I'm not too worried. And the Venom Throats will move up. Need to make sure we keep them spread out as much as possible, so their aura is as big as possible. Exocrine will move up behind them with a Hormigon dragon on its tail. Warriors advancing 2, making sure they continue providing synapse as much as possible. So one thing I had forgotten to do was roll for Catalyst for my Hive Tyrant. So I was like, I'll just roll for it right now. And I rolled it off camera, and I rolled an 11. So no Catalyst. It was meant to be. It kind of sucks because he could have given it to somebody else, but he actually failed it even off camera, so it doesn't matter. Zone Tropes will move up. And these Hormigons will move up. I wonder if you're catching a pattern here. Have we seen a pattern? I think I've seen a pattern. And once again, providing synapse as much as possible, while still retaining some nice cover. Essentially, he either has to choose to fire at the front, just at Hormigons, with his strength 6, and the Hormigons will get 5+ cover, or he can choose to fire at the more important targets, who will be having 3+ cover saves. So either way, it's going to be hard. And then these Hormigons will advance as well. They're the second wave after the shock troops get there. So lots and lots of them. This Hive Tyrant, actually, he's not going to fire there because then he'll get a cover save. He's going to fire at these guys. So 12 shots, strength 6, hitting on 3+ is twin linked. Awesomeness. 12 shots hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 3 misses. Well, only 10 hit.
Oh.
And then we got a 4 to glance and 5+ to pen. Ooh, we got 3 pens and 2 glances. I actually did this wrong. Just looked at the rules because I'm like, I want to make sure I do this right, but I've already done it wrong. Because after we hit, we resolve the hits one at a time. Because with these, the way they are, I could just be like 2 glancing kills a guy, and then we do these 3 penetrating. When what it could have happened is it could have been 1 glancing on a guy, and then a pen that blew him up. And then a glancing, and then a pen that blew him up. And then a pen that doesn't do anything. And so one could survive, whereas it's, if I had these 2 blowing up, then I'd be like, okay, I blow up 2, and then I use these 2 glancings to kill the other one. So it actually does make a difference. So we're going to re-roll this. So starting with the closest one, 4 to glance. So nothing. A pen. And there's no cover save, so we're just going to roll to see what happens. On it's
5.
open top, so on a 5...
So 5 it's just yeah.
So it's fine. So it has 1 hull point left. Number 3, nothing. Number 4... nothing.
I'm liking this already.
Number 5, glance. So he's dead.
He's gone.
And then we got our second one.
So it'll be on this one now.
So the first one's gone.
Yep.
I know this is going to take a while, but we've got to do this the right way.
Yep.
Next one, nothing. Then a glance.
Glance.
Then nothing. Then nothing. And then a pen. So he's dead.
He's dead.
We don't have to worry about explosion because it won't hurt anything.
Yep,
So it killed 2.
Killed 2.
So I rolled only 4 pens and glances, but I can feel better about that because I did it properly. Biovores inside of here are going to fire a barrage 3. I'm going to fire it right here away from the table edge. Oh, direct hit. So the first one's going to hit 4. And the second one goes this way and hits none. And then the third one goes where I want it, as long as it's touching this one or the one that's over here. So I will put it right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I know it's different than the way it used to be. So nice. I got 5 of them hit, so 9 hit in total. Wounding on 4s. 9 hit. Ooh. That's 6 hits. They all have 3+ saves.
I'll roll. Well, 3+ saves. Well, we got 2.
Yeah, but they're all 3+.
Okay.
So there's no mixed saves, so we can roll them at the same time. I know you're supposed to declare if you're going to look out, sir, but who cares? Because it statistically works out exactly the same. So 3+.
3+.
So 2. So the guys closest to the blast marker go away. Yeah, so those 2. Now the way we're supposed to do it, and I just find it tedious, is that we actually roll the wounds separately for each blast. So the first one would have done 4 wounds, or 4 hits, and then we resolve it from that. And then we'd actually resolve the other 5 from this one. But it just takes too long. And it's just, yeah. So 2 die. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
We're going to do some running. So the Hive Guard are going to run 4 inches. So they're just going to take some cover. And then these Hormagaunts are going to run. They get +3. I'm going to actually re-roll this with Fleet. So there we go. 8-inch run. That's what I'm talking about. So this allows them to wrap around up here and provide the Hive Guard with a minimum 3+ cover save. And if you fire from the side. And if you fire through here, then they'll have a 2+ cover save. Assuming the Venom Thropes get up there, which they should. All they really need is a run of a 1 inch to be able to get up there. Yep. And the Venom Throats will run 4 inches. Okay, I needed that. I wanted them to have a good solid run so they could go. I'm going to keep this one back here for 2 reasons. 1, it'll provide him with a 2+ cover in case he decides to target the Venom Thropes. And 2, it allows him to provide cover for this flank. Exocrine, 3 inches, so just what he needs. These Hormagaunts, 7 inches. I'll take that. So 7 inches actually gets them all the way up here. And yes, I'm going to leave most of them out in the open because they're going to have a 5+ cover save from the Venom Thropes anyway. As long as I make sure to keep some of them back here, which of course I will. 6-inch bubble. Warriors will run 1 inch.
Woohoo!
Well,
I gave him Fleet.
Oh yeah, they have Fleet. Thank you. Adrenal glands gave him Fleet. 5 inches.
That's a little bit better.
Thank you for that reminder.
Oh, no problem. Friendly game.
Friendly game. Even though I'm trying to beat the snot out of you. Because you're Eldar.
Yeah.
It is friendly. Zone Thropes will run 1 inch. They do not have Fleet.
Okay.
Which is okay. They're just going to hang back anyways.
Yep.
These guys will run as well. I'll use Fleet to reroll. Well, 5 inches it is. 2 + 3. And they're going to go through this door. So that basically gets them up to here. Should be nice and protected in there because most likely he'll be firing through the building. And they're just going to kind of funnel through here. These warriors will run. Yeah, 6 inches is enough. They don't actually need any more than that, so let's not get greedy. Oh wait, they only move. What am I giving them +3 for? My goodness. I'm giving them the same rules as the Hormagaunts.
Oh.
Sorry, they have fleet. They don't have bounty and leap. And I want to make sure one of them stays over here so that they have this from here. And lastly, these Hormagaunts will run 7 inches. That'll get them where I want them.
Yeah.
Which is somewhere. Let's just, there we go, just move up here. Just making sure to keep some of them close to the Venom Thropes, which really will not be an issue, because even if I move these guys 7 inches, they'll still be close to these Venom Thropes. And in the assault phase, there's no assaults. So at the end of the shooting phase, we just have to make a leadership check on these guys. What's their leadership?
10.
All right, don't fail it, otherwise your farce is off the board.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's 6. Probably made you a little nervous.
Yeah, it did.
So they're not running off the board, because
No.
they'd be off the board if they failed.
Because their jetbikes roll 3.
Well, 2 would get them off the board.
It's true.
And that is the end of Tyranids turn 1. So actually managed to do some damage.
Yeah.
Hive Tyrant. Now he's vulnerable and out front, but he is flying. So he basically there's a lot of targets for you to think about, and that's how I like to play these guys. So the Hive Tyrant was able to take out 2 Vipers. The Biovores took out 2 bikes. I'm happy with that. They weren't the guys with the special weapons, though, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I think he probably purposely did that.
Yeah.
And so good damage there. Lots of good running from the Hormagaunts, so they're already halfway up the board. If he chooses to stay back and be a gun line, it'll take me a little longer to get there, obviously, but in the meantime, that'll actually provide me with really good cover saves. Venom Throat still providing their bubble to every single unit in this block. So everybody's going to be getting shrouded. So now we're going to go into Eldar turn 1.
Here.
So this Farseer is going to give guide onto the large squad of Vipers. Leadership 10 on all your Farseers. Oh, he's Heralds! This is not boding well. But he still gets it up, so they are
he
now
gets it
guided.
off, but he can discharge a warp charge to negate the perils, I believe. I might have to double check that.
Okay,
But,
we'll double check that, but that's cool because I'm happy either way. Either you have 1 less psychic test, or you take a wound.
Yeah,
are there 3 wounds on the Farseer?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
So we did double check it, and his, what was the helm
Ghost
called?
Helm.
Ghost Helm allows him to discard a warp charge instead of taking the perils. So he basically uses an extra warp charge. He still has 1 left, though.
Yeah. Fire Prism.
And he's going to cast Prescience on the Fire Prism, which allows him to re-roll
Hits as well. And yeah, of any kind, yeah.
And he makes it.
Yep.
No perils.
No perils.
So and Guided is exactly the same thing, right? It's just re-roll hits.
Yeah, this one's reroll shooting. Guide is reroll shooting hits with the 24-inch range. Prescience is reroll any hits with a 12-inch range.
Okay, so it's good for close combat too.
Yeah.
And this Farseer is going to cast Guide onto the Dark Reapers. Hopefully not rolling double 1. No, he's good. So they now have re-rolls to hit.
And then Prescience on
And
the
Prescience
fire,
on the Fire Prism. And he gets it. So these guys are both re-rolling to hit.
Yeah.
Really sucks for this guy because he actually had a good 3rd power which would allow him to ignore cover. He has perfect timing, the divination power. Whereas this other Farseer's 3rd power was just the Skyboard, Skyer's Graze, or
Scryer's Gaze.
Scryer's Gaze, there we are. Which allows him to reroll reserves and outflanking, which is next to useless for his army because he only has 1 reserve. And it's only turn 1. Wave Serpent is going to move up, carrying all its Dire Avengers.
Shift a little bit. I guess he'd be on a thing. Yeah. Shuffle.
Fire Prism, move an inch.
Yep. Gotta get that jink.
Yeah, so you get the jink against the shooting, I guess. I was just
Yeah.
going to say, you don't have to worry about close combat, but the jink actually matters. The Farseer and his bike squad are going to move up. Now, they have, because they're jet bikes, they can move again in the assault phase. Because otherwise, this would probably be a bad idea, getting that close to Hormagaunts. But he can move back 2d6 inches. These Vipers, realizing how strong that Hive Tyrant is, are going to move a little further away from the rest of the army and try to deal with it. When this Farseer moves from here, sorry, we didn't record that part. He moved up here, just getting ready to attack and be able to fall back. And this Fire Prism is going to do more than a shuffle, because he wants to actually be able to see something.
Yeah.
And this building, you can see through the windows, but it'll be hard to see through 2 sets of windows.
Yeah.
And obviously then he'll be providing 2+ cover saves to all my guys, which he probably does not want to be doing.
Not particularly.
Other Viper is going to zip up and try to get vengeance for his fallen brethren. And you know what? Eldar lose guys. It's like, whew, that mattered.
It did.
It really does.
It's 10.
Whereas, like,
minus 10 shots of strength 6.
no, I just mean to the Eldar.
Oh,
like in
yeah.
general,
Oh.
like each guy is important. Whereas Hormagaunts are basically like ammunition. Like, the hive mind is like, well, I don't care. They can all die. We'll just eat them and digest them back into the spawning stuff again. The Dark Reapers are going to target the Flying Hive Tyrant, who will get a nice cover save from the ruins, but the guy in the middle has Skyfire Or is it the guy in the middle?
Yeah, well, this guy here.
This guy right here, he's got Skyfire. So he's going to have 2 shots, Strength 7, Skyfire, hitting on 2s, and everybody else will be Snapfire and their Strength 8 weapons.
Rolling.
Everything's re-rolling because they're guided.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Everything missed.
Goodness for reroll.
It's okay. That's all reroll.
Yeah, it's all reroll.
It's all rerolled.
It's all reroll.
Okay. Do that. We'll do that again. Okay, 2 hits from the Strength 7 and no hits from the Strength 8.
7.
Strength 7, Toughness 6, 3 pluses to wound. 2 wounds, and ignore is AP 3. So it's ignoring his armor, so he's got a 4+ cover save. So he makes one of them. So he takes 1 wound and he possibly is grounded.
Yep.
So he's down to 3 wounds, and on a 3+, he is not grounded. Oh no! Yes. The first try. Strength 9. He takes a wound, no saves whatsoever. Well, I guess no cover or armor saves. So now he's on the ground. Oh wait, why did I go back up to 4? Down to 2. Down to 2.
Oh, that's it?
He's down to 2 wounds. Yeah, he's dead.
It's not got
The Viper that survived is going to fire at him next. What does he have?
He has 2 all strength 6, 2 shots of shuriken cannon or shuriken star cannons, 3 shots of shuriken cannons.
What's the AP on these?
2 and rending.
So AP nothing but rending?
AP 5 but rending.
Okay, so he'll get armor unless you rend. Okay,
Yep.
Heading on 3s.
Yep.
Go for it. And he's not guided or anything, so no
Nope.
rerolls.
So then
So the white ones are the...
everything's strength 6, so they're all wounding on 4s.
Yeah, they're
the
all
white
wounding on
ones
4s, but are rending.
Yes.
Okay, so wounding on 4s. So this one ignores his armor,
and
and this one gets a 3+ save. And I'm dead! Wow, you didn't even have to try! Okay, so that's First Blood and Warlord kill. Yeah, that's the risk of tossing them out front. This squad of jet bikes, what are they called
Yeah,
again?
Eldar jet bikes.
They're just Eldar jet bikes?
Yeah.
What are they? Are they Guardians on jet bikes?
Yeah, they're Guardians on jet
Okay.
bikes. They're
And so
Sky jet bikes. I forget.
they're going to fire at these Hormigons.
Yeah.
Only one's in range, and the other 2 have longer range weapons. The 3 of them are firing. All hitting on 3s. The blacks are rerolled. So reroll the 1. It's a bunch of hits. So the whites wound on 2s, and the blacks on 3s. And they're all ignoring my armor, so I'll just get cover.
They're 2s, shouldn't it be? Strength 6 on toughness.
Yeah, 2s. But then the other one is
Okay, yeah, and
strength.
3s. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
strength.
3s.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
So all wounds.
Yep.
So 5+ cover on all my guys. So exactly even. So, or exactly statistical. 4 of them die. So the 4 out front get taken out. That buys you 3 extra inches.
Yes.
The Wave Serpent is going to use its Serpent Shield. She can either not fire it, so it gets 2+ to reduce penetrating to glancing, or it can fire it 60 inches away and get D6 + 1 shot, Strength 7, ignores cover, pinning. So go ahead and roll how many shots it gets. 2!
2, yes! 3s.
Hitting on 3s, winning on 2s.
Oh, wow.
It was not meant to be.
Clearly not.
This Fire Prism is going to fire across the table a Strength 5 large blast right here. So let's see how far it scatters.
And it's twin linked.
And it's twin linked. So that's a 1 inch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to keep it where it is, or do you want to re-roll? It's still hitting a ton of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just keep it where it is.
Got 1 Venom Throw, but a bunch of Hormigons and the Exocrine. 4 red Hormigons were hit, wounding on 2s. So 4 wounds.
Yep.
And they have a 3+ cover, because he's shooting through a unit, and they've got Shrouded. So 2 die. And we take the ones all the way over here, because that's the way it works. And the other 4 white Hormigons, wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, 3+ save. Wow, 2 of them die too. Can't roll better with my 3+. 1 on the Venom Thrope, wounding on the 3. So wound,
Yep.
3+ save. Come on, dice.
I'd say cock.
Okay. That's a
It was
1.
meant to be.
It'll actually hit this one though.
Oh, it was in the cover, yeah.
So technically it was a 2+ cover, but I still rolled a 1. And then the Exocrine, this is winning on a 5.
5.
No.
Nope.
And these guys will fire into these Hormigons. Same thing, only 1's in range except for the longer range weapons. So hitting on 3s, twin linked on the blacks. So re-rolling that 1 too, and everything else hit. So everything hit. Blacks winning on 3s, whites on 2s. So 2 not wounded. 5+ cover from Shrouded. Only 1 makes it. Man, these dice are not helping with saves.
No.
The whole point of this army is it's supposed to be very survivable, and that's because of all their saves, but nope. This Fire Prism is going to fire its large blast all the way across into these Hormigons. And this is twin linked. Direct
Direct
hit.
hit.
So we're going to hit 6 of them. Wounding on 2s. So 5 wounds. 5 plus cover from Shrouded. What is going on? I've got to change out these dice.
Yeah, clearly.
This is not survivable. This is whatever.
Yeah.
These Vipers will fire their... It's not the Shurikens, it's
It's the Star Cannons.
Star Cannons, which have a 36-inch range into the Hive Guard. They'll have a 2+ cover, but it's their best shot. They have guides, so 3s re-rolling. So 4 hits so far, twin length, 6 hits. So winning on 4s. 3 wounds. 2+ cover. 1 wound. And so the front one takes a wound down to 1. So that's the end of Eldar's shooting phase. So now we got a couple of assault moves.
Yeah.
The squad will assault jump. 8 inches. So basically what they get to do is they get to make an assault move in the assault phase, but they don't have to actually pick a target. Which is kind of nice because they get to move up. They get to act like Eldar, cautiously moving up, doing some damage, and then jumping back out of range. Assault move for these guys, 9 inches. Wow, you're staying nice and far away from me, that's for sure. Hopefully my shooting can do a good amount this turn to make up for that. We forgot to do it last turn, but we're going to check for these sabotage things.
All right.
And I got ones close to mine too, so I'm not just doing this, it just reminded me when I saw it right here. On a 1, nope. And on mine, on a 1, no.
Oh.
So end of Eldar turn 1, they've done a good deal of damage. Killed the Hive Tyrant and a lot of Hormagaunts. The thing that sucks, like he's supposed to deal damage, but the thing that really sucks is because of the bad dice rolls, he killed more than I would have expected. So the Hive Tyrant, for example, he killed with just 2 squads. When I was expecting him to have to commit a lot more, which made less shots than the Hormagaunts. And even managed to scrape off a wound off the Venomthrope, who had a 2+ save, and this wound off of this guy with a 2+ save. So that actually is a big deal against this army, because as you can see, he's got a nice concave here. I'm nice and far away, so he's got at least another round of doing that, possibly even a 3rd round. Now I have some shooting that will get into range, so I will be able to start picking them off, but really my strength will be getting my guys into close combat. And because he was able to shoot through those 5+ saves and I just didn't make them, that significantly alters how the game will play out. So we'll see what happens. But we're going to go into Tyranids turn 2. Hive Guard are going to come around this corner as they want to try to take down that fire prism. They might just get lucky enough to do so. And these Hormagaunts are going to continue doing their job of shielding the Hive Guard, so they need to move up, and then they'll be running on the shooting phase, obviously, because nothing's in range yet. Almost shouldn't have given them adrenal glands. Just bring more Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
But if they get there, those adrenal glands will let them take on your vehicles, so these Hormagaunts will continue to advance, trying to pin them down.
Get me in corners.
Get you in a corner that you can't get out of. At the very least, it'll allow me to hold you back so I can grab objectives at the end. But you've got First Blood and Warlord kill, so that's going to basically give me some serious disadvantages for the rest of the game. Venomthropes are going to be moving through difficult. 5 inches, that's what I needed. So I'll move there, there, and there.
How much is it then?
Just going to keep moving forward with everybody. It's going to force them to keep shooting at me. I'll get nice and close this round. See if I can roll some 6s for my runs.
Oof.
To get 9-inch runs. And of course, continue providing the Synapse cover with guys who will have 3+ cover saves. And this group will go this way. Making sure to kind of Congo line it.
You gotta get this dude within 6 inches.
So I still keep the guys in the back within 6 inches of the Venomthropes.
That's the nice thing, though, when you run, though, even if you don't get now, if you run, you can kind
Yeah.
of conga line them into the 6 inches.
That's what I'm planning. Because right now it's
Zero.
kind of iffy. Like right now I'm within 6, but the Venomthropes are going to be running, so then I'll run these guys and
Yep.
kind of spread them out. And move forward with the Exocrine. And of course with the Warriors. The Warriors are of course dual purpose, provide Synapse, and if I can actually get them up there, get
will
close
destroy
combat. Yeah, they will really kill you in close combat. And the Zoanthropes will just continue to move up too. Eventually they'll be useful, just not yet. Shooting phase. This is where I just hope for some good rolls, because these guys only hit on 4s, and that makes me nervous. 6 shots hit on 4s. See? If there were still 3s, that'd be 4 hits. So strength 8.
Front number 12.
Front armor 12. 4s to glance. That was like my only try.
Yeah.
And then these Hormagaunts are going to run 7 inches. So they'll be able to... I'll measure it, but it'll basically come out here.
I was expecting it to action. I figured it might be gone.
I didn't think I'd kill it, but I was hoping either to mobilize it or stun it, just make it less effective, and take out a hull point.
You can take out, like I said, you take out the cannon on it, and then it just becomes a...
Yeah, then it's useless.
It is.
Venom Throats will run 3 inches, so we'll get them to a little better position. The Exocrine will run 1 inch. Come on, buddy, you can do better than that. And the Exocrine's little brothers, the Biovores, are going to fire their barrage over here. See if we can do some damage. I'm actually going to target right here. First shot. That's, well, they can't... Well, let me double check if they can see it. Yeah, the one guy can barely see him, so I actually get to reduce it by 3, so that is a direct hit.
So it's over top of that guy.
So it's hitting 2 Dark Reapers and 2 of the jet bikes. And the second one is going to, unfortunately... Well, it hit him, but it's only strength 4.
Oh, okay.
Against his side armor. And the third one... Oh, that's sad. So, unfortunately, did not do anything more. Just a 2 and the 2. So, 4 is to hurt the bikes. 2 wounds, and they get their 3+ save.
Yeah.
Starting from the middle guys, but so it doesn't matter. Nope. And then 3s to wound the Dark Reapers. 1 wound, and they get their 3+ save.
Okay. But she fails.
So the closest one. These Hormagaunts are going to run. Oh wait,
Fleet.
they have fleet, so I'll re-roll that. But they're actually not too far for a charge. So I'm not going to try for the charge, just because it's an 11 inch. It's not through difficult. Well, the Overwatch wouldn't matter too much. They got 2+.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not through difficult because there's no difficult terrain here. They're not going through the windows or anything. But it is an 11 inch charge. I'm just going to re-roll that 1 for their run. So they've got a 6 inch run. So they're just going to run into the open. They'll still have Shrouded. They'll be close enough to the Venom Throat. And only the first 3 will be out in the open. The rest of them will still have their nice 2+ cover saves. So when he does focus down, there'll be these 3 that'll die easily. And the rest of his firepower will hopefully be wasted. And these warriors will run 6 inches.
Oh, nice.
I will take it. So they'll get them.
Is she not going to want to fleet that?
No, I'm not going to fleet that one. But I also am not going to add 3 inches to it like I was wanting to do before. Some people might call me out for that. You know, good reason. Zone Thropes, going to run 1 inch. Nobody wants to move here. These Hormagaunts are going to run. Oh, let's re-roll that.
Yeah.
9 inches. So essentially all I'm going to do is I'm just going to Congo line it. Because 9 inches will get me up pretty much as far as I want to go. I know it looks like I'm moving these ones more than 9 inches, but I'm just with the guys in the front moving up there. So they still get their 5+, and yet they're nice and close to actually be a threat.
Yep.
And then these warriors will run 2 inches.
Fleet.
Yeah, I guess they have fleet. 2 inches. And they're actually going to duck behind cover here, because 2 inches is not enough to get them anywhere, so I want them to have a... Oop, let's make sure they stay within 6, so they'll have a 2+ save. And these Hormagaunts are going to run. Oh, we'll fleet that one. 7 inches. We're going to do something similar with these guys, except we're going to take advantage of cover a bit more. Where they're going to Congo line back to the Venom Thropes. So, basically, I do something like this. So they all have Shrouded. And then I just move up the rest as far as I want. And that is it. That's all I got. So unfortunately, both my shots really whiffed, and both of them could have been quite nasty. The Hive Guard firing at the Fire Prism could have at least knocked a weapon out, immobilized it, stunned it or something. And the Biovores over here with 2 of them missing, that really sucked, because that could have pummeled a lot of wounds in here. And even though these Hormagaunts look close, there are some ways around it. If you can manage to snipe the one Venom Thrope, or kill the guys that are closest to it, then the rest of them will be dead. So it's looking good for the Eldar, unless they whiff their shooting like I whiffed mine. So let's go into Eldar, turn 2. This Farseer is going to put Prescience onto the Fire Prism, Leadership 10. Nope, or yes.
Yes.
And then he's going to put Guide on...
We're going to, just in case I have to expend a Warp Charge, I'd rather you do the,
Ignores cover thing?
Yes.
Oh, right, they can ignore cover.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh boy. So much for a 2+ cover.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
These go, yeah, the ignore cover, which is perfect timing.
Yes.
It goes off.
Yep, and then guide.
And guide on, we'll do it on him.
Yeah, might as well.
No, wait, because they have no, I'm going to do it on these guys because they're ignoring your cover.
So don't they have twin linked anyways?
Not to the big cannons.
Okay.
So 6
So
shots.
guide on your own guys.
Yep.
All right. So they're guided and ignoring cover. Oh no! Should have thought of that. Actually, I don't know what I would have done differently.
I know. You really
It's like, what do I do? To
should. You
stay
would
back
just
and not let you not do anything?
Yeah, because you got it. You just have
Yeah.
to be bold.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe you'll whiff it. Yeah. Other fires here will cast guide on the Vipers. He gets
Goes
it,
off.
and then he has prescience.
Prescience is going to do on the Dark Reapers.
Prescience there on the Dark Reapers. He makes it.
Yep.
And then he's got the Skyre's
Scryer's
Gauge, so he can
Gaze.
reroll his reserves, or actually roll 3 dice for it. He makes it.
So 3 dice.
Reserves, he gets to roll 3 dice and pick one.
Oh, they're going to come in.
They're in. And they can try to come in right here. The scatter, not off the table though. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just be farther than you'd like.
Yeah.
So thankfully for you, it's not off the table. If that was just like slightly angled,
Oh,
this
I know.
way, you'd be off the table. So they have arrived, and they're going to hold that position until my Biovores can take some shots at them. Wave Serpent's going to move forward.
Just up to about there, roughly.
Shuffle for the Fire Prism to make sure he keeps getting his jink.
Yep.
The Vipers are going to move closer to the Horde,
Yep.
assuming there won't be much of it left after this turn.
That's what I'm hoping for. Shuffle over this way. I'll just go over here.
Fire Prism going to move back. Doesn't like getting close to the enemy.
Nope.
And the jet bike's moving up, getting ready to engage. Remember, they can assault move back. Hopefully they'll roll double ones. Stay nice and close to my army. The other group will move in. Make sure they can kill as many Hormagaunts as possible. This group of jet bikes is going to fire at the red Gaunts. They are ignoring cover, and they're twin linked with everything. So really, they should be able to kill pretty much all of them.
Yeah, so.
All the Shuriken catapults, twin linked. 3s. Oh, lots of misses, but
Good
that's
thing
where
for.
twin link comes in.
Yep.
There, that's better.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. And so that kills the first 6, and that's not even all their weapons yet. Then we got the 2 big weapons.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, 6 shots. Rerolling the 2 because of the guided. So 6 hits, and then they're wounding on 2s, no saves. 6 wounds. All but 1 are dead. And these 3 guided Vipers are going to fire at the exposed Hive Guard.
Alright,
9
so
shots with rending, but I'll get my armor save otherwise. So hitting on 3s.
Rerolling.
Rerolled 3 misses. So
All hit.
All hit. Wounding on 4s, rending. Ouch. So 2 rended, so I get a 5+ cover.
Yeah.
Nope. And then 2 regular, 4+ armor. Nope. So that kills 2 guys and leaves 1 wounded. And then the 6 star cannons on top of the same guys. Hitting on 3s, rerolling because they're guided. Wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
AP 2.
Yep.
3 wounds, 5+ save. Nope, he's dead. This Viper wants to kill that last little Gaunt, so he's going to fire at him. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls, though.
Nope.
But still, the blacks wound on 3s.
Everything's
on
wounding.
4.
No, everything's wounding on 2s because they're all strength 6.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But there's still
5+ covered. Oh, too bad. That's too
one
bad.
little god would survive a Viper firepower.
Yeah, but no. Warp Spiders will run, because they can still fire after they run. They do have
Fleet.
so let's reroll that. Nope,
It's meant to be.
1 inch. So they want to spread out a little bit too, because Biovores are sniffing their scent.
They're gonna
Dark Reapers are going to fire all the way at the Vanthropes. What's the range of their weapons?
48.
Oh, okay, so they're good.
Yeah,
Okay, hitting on 3s and the blacks on 2s. Everything twin linked,
Yeah.
thankfully, because that's a lot of misses. Wounding on 2s and 3s.
So, okay, I'm
this
gonna-
one's strength 8.
Yeah, I'll make you take that one. I get to tell. So
Yeah.
you take that one last because rather heavier.
Yeah. 3+ saves, 3+ cover saves. Hey!
Oh, wow.
Look at that. And then a 3+ cover save. Come on! Oh, now I'm clutching it all. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
And these bikes will fire into this big old Hormigaunt squad. Shuriken cannons, twin linked.
Catapult.
Oh, catapult.
Yeah, twin linked.
All
All
hit.
threes.
Moving on 3s. 5+ cover. Oh.
Made one.
Yay! And then 6 more shots from the bigger guns.
And 3s, no reroll.
No rerolls. Now that's, you have to like specify that, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I know.
No rerolls on this
But
one.
it doesn't matter.
And they all hit. Wounding on 2s. 5 wounds. 5+ save. Surprise, surprise. That actually kills the squad. It's kind of hard when you have an army that's supposed to soak up fire. Not soak up fire.
We're all within 24, I know that.
Wave Serpent is firing into the gaunts. Twinning Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits. 2s to wound. 5 up cover. My goodness, I made one. You.
Nice.
The non-twin link Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits. And wounding on 2s. Oh, okay. 5 up. Nope, of course not.
And then
Next one goes down. And firing the shield. D6 +1 shots. 4 shots.
On 3s.
3s and 2s. So 3 hits, and then 2s to wound. 3 wounds.
But you get ignores cover.
Oh, this
but
ignores cover.
So you get your 6 up, though.
6 up save. I could make a 6 up, it's not a 5 up. Kind of ironic. Fire Prism firing all the way over here. Go ahead, scatter.
Not twin linked, of course.
Not twin link, but it'll scatter.
So it would be 3...
3 inches. You're still going to hit nice and well. That puts it right here, so it hits 2 Hormagaunts and 1 warrior.
Oh, okay.
2s to
Wound
wound the
again.
Hormagaunts. 1 wound, 3+ save. What? You know what sucks about that? Is that I think will be more than 6 inches.
Oh, yeah, but I've already shot everything at them, though.
I still got the other fire prison though. But
Yeah,
still,
that's true.
Still, I guess it'll have some sort of a save from the runes.
Your wound-
3s to wound the warrior. And he's out in the open, so 5 up. Oh wait, no, you're firing 3. 2 anyways, doesn't matter. Would have been 3 up.
Yeah, because I'm firing through.
Down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
So their fire prism is going to fire into these gaunts. And this one's twin linked.
Yes.
Go ahead. Hit.
Hit.
That's going to be like 8 of them. I mean, yeah. Is that 8?
Yeah, we yelled it out, guys, so...
9 hits, wounding on 2s. So 7 wounds. So 7 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get our 4 pluses.
Yep.
6, 7. So 1 more dies. And end of turn. So see
Oh,
if
wait,
these blow
assault.
up.
I gotta do assault jump.
Oh, assault jumps. That's right. Assault jump. Double 1s. 8 inches. I wanted them to stay close to my guns. Oh well. So moving back.
That's what the Eldar do.
I can see that. Assault move for these jet bikes. 9 inches. So they want to spread out so the biovores don't get any lucky shots and finish them off.
So, as long as they're not landing on it.
Yeah, it's not area terrain, so they can just
Okay.
go in there. So they're gonna move sideways to the ruins.
Because I don't want to move them too far back.
And the warp spiders are going to jump as well. 6 inches. So they move a little
move
closer. Spread out a little bit more against those biovores. And that is the end of Eldar turn 2. Just pummeled the Tyranids, who could not make a cover save except for the Venom Throats. The Venom Throats were the only ones who could make cover saves. Nobody else was allowed to make cover saves, even if it was 3+. Didn't matter. They had to fail it. So tons and tons of wounds, lots of casualties, huge dead pile for the Tyranids now. Very small dead pile for the Eldar. Not looking good. Looks like it's going to be pretty much an extermination in the end. But we'll see what happens in the next round. I'm a little closer now. I can start firing with my Exocrine and with the Zone Thropes maybe, and might actually get somebody into close combat this turn. We'll see. Let's go into Tyranids, turn 3.
Oh, I do.
Forgot to do explosions on these first. Nope. And then we'll just roll for this other one. There's nobody near it, so who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, so the warriors are going to move up. I'm going to basically have to take some chances here because
Did you have something?
I do have Dominion. These guys have psychic powers,
Okay.
but they're not going to use it because they don't need to.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to take some chances here because they're going to have to make a long charge against this thing. But if I don't start taking chances, then the dice will have no chance to redeem themselves.
No.
So these guys are going to advance as well. So now they actually have targets closer than across the other side of the board. These Hormagaunts are going to go after these bikes. We're finally close enough, so I just got to Gotta get in as far as I can, see what I can do. The problem is, even if I make this charge, which shouldn't be too hard, my guys are so far back because of this Congo line that most of them won't be able to get into the fight. These warriors will move up here, providing as much synapse for those Hormagaunts as possible, keeping them fearless so they don't run away after the first round of combat. Venom Throats are just going to move forward. They don't have much use now. They keep the wounded one back. Gotta take every advantage I can get. The Exocrine finally be in range to fire at something. The Zone Throats will move up as well, getting ready to Warp Blast. These two Zone Throats are going to try Warp Blast on the Farseer squad. He'll get a 4-up Deny the Witch, but might as well try it. So I got my Psychic test.
Deny the Witch.
4-up Deny the Witch.
No!
Nope. So 2 small blasts, Strength 5, AP 3. It's a direct hit for the first one. So that'll be 3 guys. And the second one will be off a little bit. So this one actually hits 4, so we got 7 in total. Wounding on 3s. So we got 5 wounds.
Well, can I do 5-up covers?
Yeah, 5-up covers. I'm going to do the first 4, because the next one's a Farseer. you just made more cover saves in that one roll than I've made the whole game. So make one more just for the next guy. So 3 die. So those 3 disappear. Thankfully not the closest to the Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
Exocrine's going to fire 6 shots into those 3 Venoms.
Vipers.
Sorry, they're Vipers.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. 1 at a time, strength 7, so glancing on 3s. Nothing. Penetrating. So this is AP2.
I got, is it ignore cover?
No.
Alright, so I got a 5-up.
So go ahead. Roll it. And the third one. Pen. Cover save. Hey,
Nope.
no. So it's going to be +2 because it open top and AP2.
So 5.
Immobilized. Gonna run these warriors 4 inches. So they're just gonna move up further. Stay close to those Venom Throats to get them shrouded. So they should have a nice 2+ cover save, which they'll probably fail. Venom Throats will run, just for fun. 5 inches. So keep the wounded one in the back, and the rest right there. So going into the assault phase, these warriors are going to attempt to assault an 11-inch charge. Reroll, because I need a 6 and a 5.
Oh!
So close. So they failed. These Hormagaunts are going to charge through difficult terrain after it. They need a 9-inch charge. Just reroll all of those.
Yeah.
7. So they failed the charge. These Hormagaunts will declare a charge. This is not through difficult because this is not area terrain, just so everybody knows. So they're declaring a charge and they get Overwatch. Catapults first. Twin Links, hitting on 6s. 1 hit. 2 hits. Strength.
4, so wounding on 3s.
Hey!
Still from last time they have Twin Link.
So Twin Links go on the other ones. Nothing.
Nothing, move.
Hitting on 6s again. 1 hit. Strength and wounding on 2s. No saves. Wow!
That's 3 ones for wounding!
Yeah, there we go. And I'm double checking this, and it could be difficult terrain because of this guy, so I'm going to have to roll 3 dice. So that's 6 inches. I'm going to re-roll those 2. They failed their charge. And that's the end of Tyranids turn 3. 3 failed charges. Now, some of them were hard charges, but some of them weren't so hard. And they still failed. Even though they survived, like you rolled all 1s for wounding them, the Hormagaunts still just decided they didn't want to get in there. You know, one thing we forgot though, and I'm not going to go back, you need to make a leadership test on these guys.
Okay.
It's quite possible to fail it and run off the board.
Yeah, it is, and it's a
big deal.
Kill.
Yeah. 10 or less, they're fine.
Yeah.
So, going into Eldar, turn 3.
Guide.
Here is going to give guide to this one. 10.
10.
Hold on 1 second. I just want to make sure you're not in Shadow of the Warp. So he is not. The Psyker himself is not.
Yeah.
So then he's going to put Prescience on the Vipers.
The large one?
They're Vipers, right? Yes. I got it right this time. And he makes it.
Yep.
And then he's going to put to ignore cover
Cover, yes, on
himself. He can't give it to somebody else.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has to do it himself. That's right. Yeah. So might as well go do that as well.
And he got it.
Got it on the Fire Prism.
Give him guide to the Fire Prism. Got it. And then Prescience to the Reapers. Got it.
Yep.
Fire Prism moves over and holds that objective. And the Jet Bikes are going to move over here. Using their ignore cover, they'll most likely just destroy the rest of these Hormigons who failed their charge. Oh. And then the one Viper is going to move over to target them as well. Now with this one, they can leave the immobilized guy behind, and unlike the old editions, he does not just die. He just gets to operate as his own squad. Zip over here. So they're leaving him, or actually, no, I guess they're still with him.
I guess, but he won't get a cover save though, and those two will though. Technically,
That's true. Yeah, no, that's true because you do them individually.
Yeah. Okay. Move
The
up.
Serpent's going to move up and
6.
show his back. Oh,
I guess. Yeah.
Gotta keep his front within 6.
Yeah, okay, well, it was right there. It's like cheating now. Yeah. So
Where's the access points?
out the back.
Piling out a squad of Guardians. Just when you thought there wasn't enough... Dire Avengers, sorry. Just when you thought there wasn't enough firepower. I forgot, oh yeah, there's 10 guys inside of there.
Only 9.
9 guys. Orc Splitters are moving up. This is when I just realized, shoot, I forgot to fire the Biovores last turn. That's what happens when you stick them somewhere that you can't see them.
Shuffle.
Shuffle the Fire Prism, because somebody might get to him in close
I
combat.
never know. They might. Chris Biovores actually can't hit only side
No,
armor.
they only hit side armor.
And then
Jet Pike zipping forward, making sure that they have enough firepower on this flank just to wipe them out completely now that they failed their charges. Bike's going to fire into the Hormigons.
catapults first.
Shuriken Catapults hitting on 3s rerolled. Because they are twin linked. So 3 hits and winning on 3s. No saves. 2 wounds. Going for the closest. Shots from the
Shuriken cannons.
Shuriken Cannons. Not rerolling. That's okay though. Winning on 2s.
2s.
Wow, 5 wounds.
You could probably take a cover.
Nope, you ignore cover.
Oh yeah.
Fire Prism is going to take a strength 9 shot at the zone throat, looking to insta-kill him. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Hits, and then wounds on 2s. It's a wound. And I got a 3+ invulnerable.
6s, so yeah, use that one.
2! So he dies. Single Viper firing at the Exocrine. Non-3s, no guided here, but still some twin linked.
Nope. No
And what's the strength of these weapons?
6. So
All 6s?
yep.
So 4 is to wound. And what do we have for APs?
AP 2, and he can take his regular armor save.
Okay. So we're going to have 3+ saves, because 3+ cover, and then 3+ armor. Make it.
Alright.
Same thing from these 3 into the Exocrine.
First,
Shuriken Cannons hitting on 3s.
re-rolling.
Right, because they're guided.
Yep.
Or prescience, who knows. One or the other. Almost all hit. And wounding on 4s. So 4 wounds. 3+ cover. Take a wound. And then the Star Cannons. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling. And they are strength.
6 as well, so 4.
So 4s.
3 more wounds.
Saved. Down to 4. Bikes firing into the Warrior Squad. Hitting on 3s. And not twin linked.
No. Then
And we're looking at 4s in the blacks and 2s in the whites for wounding. So 2 wounds.
yep.
And what's the AP on these?
They weren't AP 6, then it was if they weren't 6s, then
They weren't 6s.
they weren't 6s, then it's AP 5.
So 4+ saves. Saved!
Wow.
I'm making all my saves.
Nice.
Twin link Shuriken Cannons from the Wave Serpent.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, twin
Rerolling.
linked. So 3 hits, and then it's strength.
Strength 6, so we're at 2s.
4 saves, 1 wound, down to 2 wounds. Dark
5
Reapers
shots.
are going to fire into the Warriors, hoping to insta-kill them with some strength 8 shots. 3s to hit with blacks hitting on 2s.
Rerolling.
Rolling that one. All strength 8, so winning on 2s. Oh no! 2 wounds. 5+ cover save. My goodness. It's all changing. What's going on? I don't get it anymore. Dire Avengers are going to open up fire on those Warriors, hoping to have better luck. Hitting on 3s. So a few misses there. 4s to wound. Rending. 1 rending and a few wounds. 4 up armor. So that's 3 wounds in total. So kills the front one and The next one takes a wound.
So we're first going to run and then shoot, so that way I can wipe out the squad.
Yeah, because he's just outside of 12 inches of all of them. So 4 inches. That'll be good enough to get him into it.
Yeah.
And the warp spiders will now open fire into these Hormigons. Hitting on 3s except for the black, so shit on 2s. Pretty good. 2s to wound, rending. There's a couple ones in there.
Mm-hmm. And
we got 5 rending.
then you get a
6 up save. Here we go. Hey, I make 2, so 9 die. And there are 8. So this squad gets wiped out completely. Strength 9 shot from the fire prism on the one warrior. Twin linked, hit on 3s. Miss.
Twin linked.
Hit. And then wounding on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Wound. 5 up cover. My goodness.
Wow.
Make it. Assault jump with these guys. 4 inches.
Oof.
That's not very far. Only get some back to there. Jetpack move or assault move for these guys. 6 inches. And they want to move forward, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. What was I thinking?
I don't know. Maybe that you wanted to survive.
I was gonna.
And warp spiders are going to jetpack move. 7 inches. And they run away. Wonder why.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of do wonder why. Because they would probably blast the warriors just in Overwatch.
I don't think so. When I hitting on 6s.
Yeah. And that is the end of turn 3. The explosions won't matter because nobody's close enough to them that'll get hurt by them. So the Eldar have failed to kill the warriors here, which was surprising. They made a lot of cover saves, finally. Wish I made them earlier. I actually would, if I could trade off, I'd rather the Hormigons survive. Just because then it would be closer a lot longer ago. But that's okay. They made it. I can't complain. And we still got Hormigons. This flank still has some firepower and other power left, but we'll see what happens as we go into Tyranids. Turn 4. Warriors are going to move up. And get ready to charge those Dire Avengers. See if we can do some damage here. Furious Charge and Fleet. If I get in there, then they should die. And
really
these Hormigons are going to move forward. Getting ready to engage either the Bikes or the Wave Serpent. I'm not quite sure yet.
I started getting a little cocky, I think.
The Warriors are getting closer. No, you shot at as many things as you could. I think I got a little lucky there with all my cover.
No, it's just I kind of forgot about the Warriors, though. And
I don't think...
move my Vipers a little close, maybe.
I think you'll be okay. Actually, I'm going to move this guy so this guy...
Yeah.
Well, even if they get in, all I'm saying is that even if they come in and destroy a squad, you still have plenty left alive elsewhere to take them out. Might as well have the Venom Throats advance. Watch out for their close combat. And the Exocrine will move forward too, just to make sure he has good line of fire on everybody. And the Zone Throat will move up to stick with him. I'm actually going to keep this guy back, because he's actually within 24 inches of the Wave Serpent, or of the Fire Prism, and he gets +1 Ballistic Skill if he does not move, so he's going to stay there. Biovores are going to fire their barrage all the way over here into the Vipers. I meant Jetbikes. And they're going to scatter 4 inches. Sorry, it's actually 1 inch. So it's right here, and it hits 4 of them so far.
Oh, yeah.
Second one is going to go like so and hit 2 more. So that's 6 so far. And the last one goes 1 inch to here. We'll hit 2. So we got 8 in total. Wounding on 4s. So we got 5 wounds. 3 up saves. Only 1 die. It's actually one of the good cannons, but still only 1. Would have liked to see 2 or 3. But take what I can get. Exocrine is going to fire into the Viper squad, actually, just because I think he can do more damage and take down more firepower that way. So he's got 6 shots hitting on 3s this time. Oh! Well, at least I rolled a 3. And the closest guy, strength 7, so 3s to glance. So there's a pen, but you get a 5-up jink. And then the second one, nothing. And the third one, it's a glance. A lousy glance. And you jink it. And then the Zone Thrope is going to fire his Warp Lance. He makes it. You get a 6 up, deny the witch. That was not your roll. That was mine. And you fail it. So strength 10, but I had to hit you first on a 3 up. And I hit. And there's no, and it's the closest guy is the immobilized one. So no,
he's gone because you strength 10. It's auto pen.
That's true. It's auto pen. So he's he only had 1 hull point left anyway. So he's dead. So a charge from these warriors into these guys. There's going to be an Overwatch from them. 6s to hit. So 3 hits, and these are strength
4.
Rending.
Yes.
The 4s to wound rending. Nothing.
Yeah, fleet though.
So 4-inch charge with fleet. I know it's for difficult terrain, but I should make this, right? Dice? Right? Dice? See, they still only gave me 5. I'm re-rolling it. 8. That's right. Because I need the guys in the back to get there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
So it'll go there, staying an inch away from your guy, and then these guys will just have to move up. So he's got 2 wounds left right here, and this guy back here has 2 wounds. Hormagaunts are going to charge the jet bikes who will overwatch. 2 shuriken catapults. They are twin links, and their strength 4.
4.
Oh, it's only 1. Oh, right. It's
Okay.
more 3s.
Yeah, but last time this happened, I failed on all the wounds.
Yeah. Not this time. Oh. And then you got the other 2 big ones. Even if I make one charge, I needed those extra 9 attacks. 1 more hit, wounding on 2s, and another one goes down. Wow, that's a long charge now. So that went from a 7-inch charge to a 10-inch charge. With fleet. Fail.
Disappointment.
Venom Throat's going through difficult terrain, charging these 2. They need 9 inches. 7. No fleet on them, though, so they fail it. These warriors have an 11-inch charge on these 2 Vipers with fleet. What the frickin' crap? 10! Why the heck is none of this working? Like, at least some of these could have got in with Eldar. Oh! Life goes on, right? Not for you guys! You stupid Tyranids! Oh, they have counterattack?
Yeah.
So they have to make a leadership test
Okay.
in order for the counterattack to work. Leadership 9. Yes, so they get +1 attack.
Exarch will
So they are going to pile in.
Yep, go ahead.
So they're all in.
Dice off.
So hitting on 4s. The Exarch has a power weapon, so we're rolling him with different colored dice.
Good, he did.
Winning on 5s, and I won't get power or armor saves against the power weapon. Everything else I will. 2 wounds.
Booer.
I'll put it on the guy that already has 3 wounds, or has all 3 wounds. And he's down to 2. So I had a choice between these 2.
Oh, okay.
Because they're both closest. And then I attack back. Pile in, and yeah. 20 attacks, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s, rending. 2 rending, 2 not wounded. 5 up invulnerable.
Nothing.
Nope. And then 4 up saves for the rest.
Yep.
4 saves, so 5 die in total.
Yep.
I got 3 in the front and then 2 others.
Yeah, so just take those 4.
Those 4 plus the other guy in base. You lost by 4, so leadership test is reduced to 5 or less. Oh, I actually wanted you to make it. That way you can't shoot on my warriors. You have no way to reroll that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So they run. Your initiative is?
This is average of 5.
Average? Like most of them are 5?
Yeah, only Exarch's initiative 6.
Okay. And I'm 5 as well. Oh, wait, I might be 4. One of them check. I'm initiative 4, so I gotta get 1 higher than you. 6. You roll a 6 and you're out.
It's a 1!
I got him.
Damn it!
Well, if they're not going to stay in combat, they might as well be dead. Consolidate. 3 inches. They're jumping into these ruins.
I don't blame you one bit there.
And that is the end of Tyranids' turn 4. So not looking too good for the Tyranids. They wiped out that one Dire Avenger squad, but whoop ding. And these guys all failed their charges and are now out in the open, except these guys, they have shrouded, but still pretty much out in the open. So going into Eldar, turn 4. Farseer giving guide to the Vipers, the bigger squad, obviously. Got it? Giving prescience to Fire Prism? Or himself?
Might do it to himself. Fire Prism I don't think is his effect.
Alright, to himself. Got it. And then he gives himself the perfect timing.
Yeah.
Just in case he decides to fire. Oh!
Oh!
He
And I
takes a
can't just
No, you take a wound. That's
Yeah.
alright. He's got 3 wounds. Other Farseer giving guide to the Fire Prism. It's good. And prescience to the other guys. And they're good. Orb Spiders moving up. Got to finish off these warriors on this side. Wave Serpent moving back. Also to help finish off these warriors. Jet Bikes moving up. Also want to take on the warriors. Fire Prism shuffles. And the Vipers are moving over, away from those hideous, horrible Venomthropes who could hurt them so badly.
This guy will go this way. Actually, I'll move these guys over first, that way.
Move them over to finish off those Hormagaunts.
Yep.
End that threat once and for all. Hey, there's one thing, my army took a whole lot of shooting to kill.
It did.
And the Fire Prism. Shots from the jet bikes into the 5 remaining Hormagaunts, who are out in the open with no saves whatsoever. Shuriken cannons.
Non threes, all hit.
Oh, all hit. Okay. Moving on.
Twos.
Oh, you had to roll 2-1. This way you have to make 4 dice rolls.
Yeah.
One guy left.
Catapults.
Catapults in on 3s.
Rerolling.
Okay. Just kill the poor guy.
Hey, it might not.
Moving on 3s. Okay, good. Just put him out of his misery. Fire Prism is going to fire a Strength 9 shot unguided. Wait, he was guided.
Oh, was he?
No, he wasn't. You gave it to
he wasn't.
yourself. That's right.
Oh, I did? Oh,
You
it
gave
doesn't
it to-
matter. Yeah, I did, but they all hit anyway. So
That's right. So 3s to hit. You missed.
No, that's what happens when you don't give a Fire Prism guide.
That's right. And the bike will fire at them as well. Or the Viper. Not guided. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And then 4 to wound.
Twos, because they're only toughness 4 and strength 6.
Okay, 2's the wound.
AP2 on the black. And rending.
And running on the other one.
Yep. So you got 3 regular
3
saves and 2
cover saves.
Yeah.
5 up cover. Nope. 4 up armor. Nope. So 1 dies and another one goes into 1 wound. And the Vipers are going to fire at the Exocrine, who will have a 3+ cover from that, but still. Shuriken cannons. Guided.
3.
Or prescience, one or the other.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s. 5 hits. 4's to wound.
6 is rend.
6 is to rend. Doesn't matter. 3+ save. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a rending. 3+ save. Ah, he loses 3 of his 4 wounds. Still has his other weapons.
Yeah.
4 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling. Wounding on 4s. 3+ save. And I'm dead.
Yep.
And he goes away. That's a point too. It's
Oh, yeah.
support.
We're going to do here first.
Start with him?
Yep, so we're going to do his Serpent Seal as well.
Okay. Twinling Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits, and it's strength.
2, strength 6.
So 2's to wound. Okay. No.
Regular Shuriken Cannon.
Regular Shuriken, not twin linked.
Yep.
2 hits. Also wounding on 2s. And what AP?
Yeah, that one there became
rending?
Yeah,
And the other one's AP nothing?
5.
So 4+ save. No. And a 4+ cover to the other one. Nope. Closest is the guy that had full wounds, so he's down to 1. And then we got the shield thing that he's fired. D6 plus 1. 5 attacks. 3s and 2s. So 3 wounds. 4 up
Yep.
cover.
Oh, yeah, ignores cover when you get armor save.
Oh.
Which is a 4 up.
Okay, 4 up or 4 up armor.
So
So finishes this guy off. Warp spiders are going to fire into the warriors.
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. Except for the Exarch, who's hit on 2s.
2s,
right?
yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of hits.
Yeah.
2's to wound. Oh, wow.
That's a lot of 2s. Good thing for...
Yeah. 4 up cover. 1 dies, 2 dies, 3 dies, 4 dies, 5 dies. But there are only 3. They're dead. Reapers are going to fire strength 8 shots at the Venomthropes, trying to insta-kill some of them.
So hit black's hitting on 2s, white's hitting regular.
3s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 misses so far. Okay.
So only one
Oh, yeah,
miss.
so only 1 miss. So now you're winning on 2s,
Yep.
and this will insta-kill. Wounds,
I'd
5 up save.
I'd say roll 2.
All 3 die. So
Yeah,
all
it's
three
instant.
of them die. Strength 9 shot from the Fire Prism into those warriors, hitting on
linked.
3s. Twin linked, go! Misses. Hits. 2's to wound.
Nothing.
Ah, nothing. And at this point, I'm going to call it. Even though these warriors could still go up and kill something, that's about all that I could do. This has been a massacre. I've hardly killed. Oh, I have killed some stuff,
Yeah.
but there's my dead pile, which is pretty much my whole army, and there's his little puny dead pile over there. So that is an Eldar victory.
Yay. Good game.
Yes, good game. All right, Vault members, stay tuned for the post-game show, and then we're going to play again. We're going to have a rematch, Eldar versus Tyranids. That's why I want to call it right now, just so we have time for this rematch. So, Vault members, you'll see that one in the Vault. If you're not a Vault member, you can join for free for 7 days by clicking on the link below and get instant access to the post-game show where we'll talk about the tactics and everything that happened with this game as well as the next game. And then we hope you'll stick around because there's thousands of videos in there, battle reports and painting tutorials and everything else. And it helps support us so we can make these videos. So stay tuned for another Eldar vs. Tyranids battle report. This is Matthew from MiniWarGaming. Happy wargaming. Now, a bunch of runs. Venom Throat, 3 inches. Warriors, 2 inches. Exocrine, 4 inches. I want to get him out of cover. I don't know. Well, you got a lot of monstrous creatures to worry about, so what the hey. Venom Thropes, 5 inches. You can fire at them if you like. And Warriors, 4 inches. Sorry guys, I just don't find you consequential, that's all.